we've found a couple of excuses to mention this without you in the room, but what you do for the military. No, you just do so much for the military, genuinely. You go out and you do USO tours. You do the bike rides with the Wounded Warriors. And you've been doing something special with dogs for veterans, companion dogs, right?
Yeah.
So what's been going on there?
It's been really neat, man. This tour, it's been interesting. It's been a lot of fun. We've got a chance to write a lot of songs, man. We're working on new music, hopefully working on a new record pretty soon. And we, it's been really busy. And one of the things that's been awesome and kind of a breath of fresh air in the midst of all the hectic things going on has been the thing we're doing where we're matching veterans with companion dogs. What happened was when Amber and I got back together and she moved in, she wasn't really all that much of a dog person. She had never had one, though, that was just hers. They had family dogs, but she never had one that was just hers, So some family friends of ours had a golden retriever. Long story short, she actually didn't mind that dog. So I saw an avenue, and I was like, I'm going to get a golden retriever.
Yeah.
Bad mistake. I got a white one.
Ooh,
which just rolls in mud and it's the same color as the rest of them. But nonetheless, she falls in love with this dog. But he, I wasn't around enough. I was traveling a lot and I wasn't around enough to train him myself. We found these guys an eighth of a mile up the road that train all the police dogs and companion dogs and military dogs in the area. And we took him there, and we didn't know if they did domestic animals, but they took him and worked with him. And, I'm not kidding. I'm real careful about who I partner with and do things with. But seeing it for myself, did it work for our dog in particular? And these guys, there were a lot of veterans that work at this place. And, when I'd go to take Bo there, we'd, start having conversations. And one thing led to another. And Pedigree came to the table, and the Humane Society came to the table. Ford, Yeti, just
everybody came on board.
Yeah, just a lot of great sponsors wanted to be involved, and it turned into a thing where we've been able to take vets and their families and match them with a dog that's been trained.
What does that mean, like a companion dog? What does that kind of dog do different from just like a dog?
I think there's some parameters and stuff that you have to do to make them a service dog, and they can do additional things for that. But when they get them, you just have to say it's a companion dog.
What do they see the impact is on, there's so many vets who are suffering from PTSD, and the suicide rate is so alarming.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's so sad, man. This transition home for these guys and girls is obviously tragic, and we've done a lot of things with veterans. Riding motorcycles, we heard was therapeutics. We set up a motorcycle riding. It's really just finding any way to help. And, these guys that work at Custom Canines Unlimited, there are 3 or 4 of them I was standing around talking to. They're all vets and all suffered PTSD, and that's how they got into working with dogs and just talked about how therapeutic it was for them. And just to have somebody that really don't talk back, that loves you unconditionally and doesn't need to understand, just loves you just because.